Today on Public Eye News, Ironwood Public Safety is warning residents of energy bill scams and the details on the shocking end of the Smollett case.
Erica Flint will have our spring weather forecast, and Nate Belleville will give us the latest on the Pistons playoff race. Hi, I'm Max Stevens.
And I'm Grant Lukens, and welcome to Public Eye News. The Beacon House will be having a moving sale on their own furniture this Saturday. All sales will be based on donations, so items are first come, first serve. The Beacon House decided that since they are a charitable organization, they don't want price to be a factor for people in need. Beacon House officials say they won't be able to open the doors before their set date, but they appreciate the community's support. And for the second year, Evolve Marquette is holding their Artist in Residency program. The program has 3 artists living in one Marquette place for 3 months to see what they can create. This year, Evolve Marquette has invited an author, a photographer, and a mixed media artist to the event. Last year, Evolve Marquette hosted an art educator, a poet, and a podcaster. The 10-part podcast is about the Upper Peninsula and is called The State of Superior, available on Stitcher and Apple Podcasts.
Spring is seemingly here for now, and many area cities are looking to lift their winter parking bans early. The city of Marquette, however, will keep its winter parking ban in effect until its originally scheduled end date of April 1st. Marquette City Police Corporal John Rink stated that the Department of Public Works still has plenty of work to do filling potholes before April 1st, and advised motorists to be aware that cyclists and pedestrians are out with the warmer weather and to drive with caution. And the St. Christopher Preschool in Marquette is officially closing. Father Greg Heikela of the St. Christopher Parish cited the long-term cost of maintaining a preschool on the church property as the driving force behind the decision to close the school. Many parents, however, are not happy about the closure, and neither is programming director Kim Specker, who reiterated that the closure is due to the parish, who owns the building, is unable to support the program, and not because the program itself was struggling. Parent board members are concerned that money is not really the issue after they reportedly raised thousands of dollars last year. Regardless, teachers of St. Christopher are searching for new jobs, and the parish has stated that they will help families transfer students to Father Marquette if they so desire.
The Ironwood Public Safety Department is warning residents about a scam circulating around the area. The scam is an Xcel energy bill collection scam where thieves trick people into paying them by saying their bills are overdue and power will be shut off. The department advises Xcel customers to contact the company directly if they worry about their power. Several people have been contacted by these scammers, and some have been tricked. If you believe you have been contacted by a scammer, the department advises you to contact your local law enforcement agency. And an Escanaba man standoff with police ended on Wednesday morning with one man in police custody. Escanaba Public Safety says they responded to a call for property damage around 10:50 p.m. on Tuesday, where only 1 hour later, the suspect pointed a handgun at officers. The man retreated into his apartment and barricaded himself inside, while officers established a perimeter and evacuated other tenants. Investigators say the man was apprehended without incident around 5:40 a.m. this morning. The man is facing felonious assault and felony firearm charges, and his name is being withheld pending his arraignment in Delta County District Court. And after the break, we'll have your national and international news. Stay tuned.
Knights, their shining armor, a revolution in metal making.
New technology was necessary to win wars.
But the battlefield was changing.
Knights were some of the first to take up firearms.
Now, Nova puts a team to the ultimate test.
You guys ready?
There aren't many easy answers.
It might not work out.
Oh, wow.
To expose secrets of the Shining Knight on Nova.
Tonight at 9 on Public TV 13.
And welcome back. A culture society in Serbia made public this month 2 letters that they claim were written by inventor and electricity pioneer Nikola Tesla. The group, known as the Adlagat Group, announced that they recently obtained the letters dated December 28, 1934 and January 12, 1935 from a collector and have verified their authenticity with multiple sources. Tesla is best known for developing the alternating current that helped to safely deliver electricity over great distances. He also experimented with X-rays and radio technology, and the car manufacturer Tesla is named in his honor. The drafts of the two letters are now on display in the Tesla Museum in Belgrade, Serbia. And the newest battle on Capitol Hill is an old battle on Capitol Hill. It revolves around health care. President Trump wants to get rid of the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, and Democrats are trying to save it. CBS News' Laura Podesta reports on the ongoing debate.
The move by the Trump administration is a slap in the face to American families, a devastating blow.
In its latest effort to get rid of Obamacare, the Trump administration has filed a legal motion to have it completely struck down. The president says Americans who rely on those benefits should be confident.
Let me just tell you exactly what my message is. The Republican Party will soon be known as the party of healthcare. You watch.
But Democrats are not so sure. The sticking point is coverage for pre-existing conditions. Nearly 20 million Americans rely on the law for coverage, and millions more benefit from the law's patient protections. In the legal filing, the Justice Department sided with a federal judge who ruled the Affordable Care Act unconstitutional based on the insurance mandate. Should that ruling stand, the entire law would be struck down.
They say they're going to protect pre-existing conditions as a benefit, pre-existing condition as a benefit, and then they go to court to strip it and strip the whole bill.
If Obamacare were to be invalidated, insurers would not be required to cover pre-existing conditions. White House officials insist President Trump will work to keep patient protections in place. Laura Podesta, CBS News.
The first cases of cholera have been confirmed in the cyclone-ravaged city of Beira today, making the prospect of housing the thousands of survivors troubling. The five cases were confirmed in Monhava, the poorest neighborhood in the hard-hit port city. Cholera is a major concern to the 500,000 survivors living in crowded churches, camps, schools, and anywhere else they can fit. Cholera is spread through contaminated food and water, a big problem in hard-hit Monhava. The World Health Organization has warned of a second disaster if cholera is allowed to spread. An estimated 900,000 vaccines are expected to arrive later this week. And a sudden reversal of course in the case against Empire actor Jussie Smollett, who had been accused of faking a hate crime attack on himself. CBS's Laura Podesta has more on why Smollett's case has suddenly been closed.
A surprise decision in the case against Jussie Smollett. A Chicago prosecutor dropped all charges against the Empire actor.
I've been truthful and consistent on every single level since day one. I would not be my mother's son if I was capable of one drop of what I've been accused of.
Smollett, who is gay, claimed he was attacked in January by two men who hurled racist and homophobic slurs. But police say he paid these two men to stage the attack to help his career. Yesterday, though, with little explanation as to why, 16 felony counts were dropped in exchange for 16 hours of community service and forfeiting $10,000 bail.
Our priority is violent crimes and the drivers of violence. Jussie Smollett is neither one of those.
Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel was livid after learning of the decision.
A hoax on the city, a hoax on hate crimes, a hoax on people of good values who actually were empathetic at first, and he used that empathy.
Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson says the city is still owed an apology.
I've heard that they wanted their day in court with TV cameras so America could know the truth, but no, they chose to hide behind secrecy and broker a deal.
Oh, nothing, yeah.
Smollett was cut from the final episodes of Empire after the charges were first filed. Yesterday, he said he would like nothing more than to get back to work, though it's unclear if he'll return to the show. Laura Podesta, CBS News.
Don't touch that dial. When we come back, we'll have your weather and sports.
Next time on Finding Your Roots, two actors learn family secrets when the paper trail ends.
Oh my God.
Gabby Hoffman
I have at times felt very, very lost.
and Taya Leone.
Who's that?
That's your grandmother. DNA discoveries tell the truth
Whoa.
about their ancestors.
Guess who he is?
Who?
King Henry II.
Finding Your Roots.
Friday afternoon at 2 on Public TV 13.
Hi, I'm Erica Flint with your weather today, and as you can see behind us, the snow is melting. Isn't that exciting? And looking into our current conditions, it's cloudy with a temperature of 44, winds at south 22 miles per hour with a barometric pressure of 29.93 and falling. Tonight, it's going to be cloudy with a low of 36, winds west-southwest at 20 miles per hour. And tomorrow, it'll be partly cloudy, high of 43, winds northwest at 15 miles per hour. Looking throughout the UP, you can see that in Sault Ste. Marie, which is over here, it's 44 degrees and cloudy. In Manistee, it's 38 degrees and cloudy. In Escanaba, it's 38 degrees and cloudy. And in Menominee, it's 46 degrees and sunny. I'm kind of jelly of Escanaba, or Menominee down here at the bottom. We also have Iron Mountain at 44 degrees and cloudy, Ironwood 55 degrees and partly cloudy, Houghton 43 degrees and cloudy, and Marquette 44 degrees and cloudy. Looking ahead, Friday, it's going to be a high of 41 with a low of 24 and partly cloudy. Saturday, a high of 29, a low of 21, and snow showers are expected. Sunday, a high of 38, a low of 25, and partly cloudy.
So?
It's looking like the weather's got some changes coming in. How's it going in sports?
It's been a lot of changes going on. In a search to further themselves in the playoff standings, the Detroit Pistons lost 95-92 to the Denver Nuggets. Detroit rallied throughout the game after being down 27-9 after the first quarter. Forward Blake Griffin led the team with a double-double of 29 points and 15 rebounds, while Nuggets guard Jamal Murray accounted for 33 points. The Pistons are listed right now in 7th in the Eastern Conference playoff standings with a 37-37 record with 8 games left in the regular season. The NFL owners' meetings took place yesterday in discussion to propose new rules and changes for the upcoming season. 2 key changes were passed as owners voted to ban blindside blocking and to have offensive and defensive pass interference calls be challenged or reviewed. The blindside block was infamously used in kickoff and punt returns and was enlisted as a penalty if the offender initiated contact to the head or neck area. The pass interference rule comes into play after a controversial call regarding last January's NFC Championship game. The NFL owners' meetings will continue through this afternoon. Over to University of Nebraska, where the school has fired men's basketball coach, head coach Tim Miles, after 7 seasons. Miles, known for his outspoken personality, was forced to apologize for his comments about him being fired a month ago. During his run as the Cornhuskers head coach, he compiled 116 wins and 114 losses in an appearance in the NCAA tournament in 2014. After wrapping up this season, he had 2 years left in his contract, and the university will pay $105,000 every month as part of his buyout. And that's all the time we have for you. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great night, everyone.
The preceding program was produced in studios located in the Edgar L. Hardin Learning Resources Center by WNMU-TV, Northern Michigan University Public Television.